Chapter 4, Lesson 3 is on changes in dimension. Changes in dimension. A dimension is measurements. Number 1, if the dimensions of a polygon are multiplied by n, the perimeter of the new polygon changes by a factor of n. Example 1. Figure A and B are similar. What is the perimeter of each figure? Look at figure A, and now look at figure B. Notice that you have a 3 on the far side of figure A and a 6 on the far side of figure B. What do you do to 3? Either multiply or divide to get to 6. That is correct. You multiply by 2. So if this side is 3, you multiply that by 2, then this side will be 6. And if the bottom is 2, multiplied by 2, the bottom would be 4. To be able to find the perimeter, you have to add all sides. The perimeter of the small triangle would be 3 plus 2 plus 3, which is equal to 8. And if there is no measure, we put units. The other one, you would take 6 plus 6 plus 4, which would give you, that is correct, 16 units. What do you do to 8? Multiply or divide to get to 16? That is correct. You'd multiply by 2, just like you did on the figure to find the dimensions of the larger triangle. Number 2, if the dimensions of a polygon are multiplied by n, then the area of the new polygon changes by a factor of n squared, which is n times n. N times n. Example 2, figure A and B are similar. What is the area of each figure? To quickly review area, remember area is your length times your width. There are two dimensions here, the length and width. That's how we got the n squared, or n times n. What are they doing from 4 to 8? Times 2. What are they doing from 5 to 10? Times 2. The area of the small rectangle, we'll call it rectangle number 1, is equal to 4 times 5, which is 20. 20 units squared. The area of the larger rectangle, we'll call it 2, is equal to 10 times 8, which is 80 units squared. Just as a quick review, remember to get perimeter, we had one dimension, the length of the sides. Area, you have two dimensions, the length and the width. Length for perimeter around the edge, length times width for the area. If we were going to do volume today, there would be three dimensions, which are the length times the width times the height. Perimeter has one dimension, area has two dimensions, and volume has three dimensions.